Hey everybody, this is Tom with The Board Gamer. Today we're going to do a quick overview and review for this game. If you want the full how-to, go ahead and click this icon up here or the link in the description. Now let's get into it. Sushi Go Party is a 2 to 8 player game for ages 8 and up with an average gameplay length of 20 minutes, published by GameRight. The basic overview of Sushi Go has you collecting card sets from a menu by drafting cards over the course of 3 rounds. After the 3 rounds are over, the player with the most points wins. Sushi Go is my go-to party game next to Mysterium. Now these are 2 totally different types of games, but they work great with large number of players and work best with great table banter. Sushi Go is a type of game you can take anywhere and play with anyone, young or old, and have a great time playing. The art design makes the game very easy to fall in love with. And if you have the party edition, it comes with a board that helps everyone keep track of their points so you can kind of know where everyone is in the middle of the game. Now the game says it's for ages 8 and up, but I personally think with enough guidance, you can teach children younger than the age of 8 to play this game. But now let's jump on this conveyor belt and talk about different parts of this game. Now the components for Sushi Go are mainly just the cards, unless you have the party edition, which also include the player board, menu tiles, and little wooden sake bottles. Now immediately, let me say, if you have the opportunity, get the party edition. These small additions to this game really help elevate it from just a simple card game. But fret not, if you only get the original version, you won't be disappointed. This game is fun nonetheless. And when talking about these cards, I mentioned earlier about the art being so beautiful. I'm just really glad that sushi doesn't look like this all the time. Otherwise, I would have a hard time eating it. Now, when talking about ease of play, I mentioned this before, but let me say it again. Sushi Go is a go-to game for introducing new players to the hobby. The rules are very simple, and it introduces people to card drafting mechanic, which shows up in casual games all the way up to your bigger, larger box games. Not only that, the large player count that comes with this game allows you to teach and bring in more people at once to the hobby. It can be taught in groups, which is great for like family and friend functions. And given the size and relatively short game length, you can play it just about anywhere with anyone. You can play with young, old, non-gamers, and experienced gamers. Sushi Go is always a hit. We talked about how you can play this game anywhere. Now the question is, does it hold up after repetitive play? The answer is yes, without a doubt. You can play this anywhere, any number of times, and it doesn't get old. Now, I do recommend trying other games to expand your knowledge and enjoyment of the board game hobby. But for whatever reason, if this is the only game you ever come in contact with, I can't think of a better one than Sushi Go. Now, the ability to switch out your menu items makes every game very unique. And based on what cards you have in hand, your strategy might change in an instant, which makes Sushi Go top tier in replay value in my opinion. The theme for Sushi Go is spot on. Conveyor belt sushi and card drafting. I can't think of a better combination. Picking and choosing your sushi cards and passing on the rest. Sometimes it's hard to pass on some of those sushi cards, but remember, you can only eat one sushi at a time. Now this was not my first game, but I do know a few people whose first game was Sushi Go. And those people always remember exactly where and when they first played this game, making it a very impressionable game that holds an emotional connection for those who play it. Now, when discussing luck versus strategy, luck plays a major role in this game. You initially have no idea what the other players are going to do. But after a few rounds and a few sushi cards start to get laid down, you can begin to build a strategy. But this is an easygoing game, which usually easygoing games tend to fall more towards the luck than the strategy. But Sushi Go is fun and interactive enough that luck does not pull this game down. To conclude, Sushi Go is a great game that works for any and all, and that is not an exaggeration. This board gamer says, don't be bored. Go grab a bite with Sushi Go. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified about new videos. If you're bored now, click this for more games.